Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's about 9:30, October 14th, 2021. And a very warm day today, but we did get some sunshine, particularly later in the day and in the evening. And we also have a nice little alignment going on here that I took this picture of. Let me get this on the screen here of the moon. If you can see that, there's the moon. And the alignment of Jupiter and Saturn, I think, are in here. So you can see quite, at least nice to see some clear sky and some sunshine today. So let's take a look and see what we got going on the satellite. You can see, looks like we got some clouds filtering in from the west. And we had some clouds around today, some sun. Not a clear day per se, but just very warm. We're going to look at some of the high temperatures too in a moment. You can see we had some high clouds, mainly high clouds over us. Actually, looked like it was clear for a little bit over Suffolk County, actually. But that they had this band of high clouds kind of move through in the early afternoon hours. It kind of blotted out the sun for a little bit. And this might have been some type of front or something that came through. Let's take a look and see what we got going on out there. It's a mild night tonight, but you'll note that the dew point is lower. Dew point is 57 at Farmingdale, 69 at Farmingdale. Got up to 78 degrees. That is way, way above normal for a high. But you note that the dew points were in the 50s. And, they were reporting plenty of sunshine, but a very, very warm day across the area. Let's take a look at another map of current conditions. And you'll see here it is 66 in Farmingdale with a dew point of 57. 66 at Islip with a dew point of 61. West Hampton, where it might cool off tonight, 57 with a dew point of 57. LaGuardia 72 with a dew point of 59. JFK 70 with a dew point of 57. You'll note no sea breeze. Northwest winds 69 degrees. The dew point of 57 at Central Park. Making our way south toward New Jersey. Similar conditions there. Actually, it's a little cooler in Jersey. They're getting a little more radiational cooling. Dew points are a little bit higher, but 59 at Lakehurst with a dew point of 58. And the Pine Barrens west of Toms River 63 with a dew point of 61. And it kind of tells the story. You got very above normal conditions. Let's take a look at what our high temperatures were today across the area, and you will see, look at these high temperatures, quite mild. 78 in Mineola, 79 at Farmingdale. So with no sea breeze, the South Shore really wasn't any cooler. 77 in Sayville, 79 at Islip, 79 at Shirley, 77 at West Hampton. Only maybe if you head out to the Forks, 75 in Montauk, a little cooler out there. 79 at LaGuardia, 75 and Central Park, 81 at JFK. It's ridiculous for October. 80 at Newark. Let's see what it was in Toms River. Let's see if they broke the 80-degree mark there. Let's see. Waiting for it to load. 79 downtown Toms River, 78 Lakehurst, 79 the Pine Barrens west of Toms River. So I see some 80-degree ratings. So not much of a difference. Fairly uniform temperatures, again, with no sea breeze. That's where you're going to get these uniform temperatures across the area. And with the clearer skies tonight, we may actually see a little radiational cooling. We'll have to see what the lows are. Because last night was so muggy. But today it just felt better. It felt less humid, especially later on in the day when it wasn't as hot. But that is quite a temperature anomaly. If we were to look at the climate statistics here across the area, we just fell shy of records. But tomorrow may be a close call already as well. These were the, this is, by the way, the National Weather Service has put this tweet out about it being a unseasonably warm month. And you can see, look at how warm it's been. These are the normals for October through the 12th. Are well above normal, 6.1 degrees above normal at Newark. Guess who is the most above normal? Of course, New Jersey. Bridgeport, 3.8 degrees above normal. Central Park, 3.6 degrees above normal. LaGuardia, 4.3 degrees above normal. Kennedy, 4.9 degrees above normal. And Islip, 4.8 degrees above normal. Nearly 5 degrees above normal for the month of October so far, which is, again, absolutely ridiculous. I'm not even going to show you. I was watching News 12. I am not even going to show you what that Samantha Ojiri had to say for herself today. But they were talking about a climate change story about the global greenhouse gases going up again, and she was just laughing and giggling. I'm telling you, talk about somebody who's out of touch with reality. That's Samantha Ojiri right there. So the high at Islip was 78. Came close to the record of 81. And the low was 61. And the normal for this date is 65. So 13 degrees above normal today at Islip. Insane. Just crazy anomalies. This is very abnormal. We'll also look at Wonder Map to show you again that we are seeing some radiational cooling in some spots. Kind of seeing, I see a 50, or I don't know if I believe that. 63, around 62 in West Ham. But I can tell you, though, I was walking around by that lake, and it was a lot cooler in this area right here, by this lake right here. So there is some radiational cooling going on tonight in some of the less developed areas tonight with the clearer skies. But anyway, let's go look at the models, and we're going to see what's going to happen now. We're going to be getting rid of this. Fortunately, we're going to be rid of this this ridiculous warmth with this cold front that's going to come through. And looking at the GFS, you see we still got to deal with a couple more days. But then the cold front comes through Saturday night, and we clear it out, and this big, beautiful high builds in. For Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to have a whole lot of nice weather next week to get out and see those leaves change. And then we're going to continue into a nice pattern. So we're going to be out of this, and hopefully it'll bring some clearer skies too as well. Let's take a closer look and take a look at maybe a little early for the HRRR. So let me go to the GFS here, and we'll look and see how the GFS is handling our temperatures for tomorrow, I guess, and then we'll look at some of the other models. So you can see tomorrow, look at that, 80 degrees in New Jersey. I think you're going to see 80. We might be getting a sea breeze on Long Island, so when I look at the dew points, you'll see that might keep things down, but it's still maybe enough for us to get up to 80. Or I think we'll have a likelihood of seeing that 80-degree reading tomorrow in the middle of the island and the North Shore, perhaps. And then for Saturday, there'll be a stronger south flow, and that'll mean a huge difference between Long Island in the 70s, Jersey, you're going to be in the 80s ahead of this very sharp cold front you could see. And this is, again, that threat of severe weather that's what I was talking about last night. We're going to have to watch out for that as well. And then you see a big cool down Sunday, only in the low 60s. And look at that. Look at how cool. Monday, only in the upper 50s. So this is a big cool down. Cover a little bit Tuesday. And we recover, and then we warm back up again on the back side of that high before the next cold front. Hopefully we'll make it through. But that's a week away. Not going to talk about that. Let's look at the dew points here. And you'll see here that, again, you see that green. So the dew points probably don't get too high tomorrow, but you'll see we start off with the north wind, comes northeast in the late morning, and then flips around to the south in the afternoon. So that might help keep Long Island a little cooler. And then for your Saturday, you see that stronger south flow. And again, there's that sharp cold front that you have, really sharp. And you see how it passes right through, and then boom. Much cooler and drier for your Sunday. Dew points drop into the 40s. So let's now take a look and see how much of that HRRR I have for you. I have 39 hours of it. I want to just wait a little longer, get a few more frames in of it. So let me go to the skies next, and we'll look at the skies, and we'll get back to that HRRR. So as we go into tomorrow, you'll see we'll be dealing with some cirrus. We'll start off with some cirrus, but then it might thin out, and we might actually have a good deal of sunshine for tomorrow. And hopefully less cumulus, because I know we had some cumulus around blotting out the sun today too. So it will be a sunny day. It will be way too warm Saturday. We'll start off again with a lot of cirrus, and then we might go mostly sunny again, right ahead of this cold front that comes through, and then boom, it's real sharp, comes through, and it clears out quickly. And then Sunday, we should have a mostly sunny day with maybe some cumulus development, perhaps in the afternoon. But other than that, it should be a nice day. Let's go to the GFS here. The GFS, obviously a lower resolution cloud model to use, but similar. You can see that front, boom, coming right through. But we will have to watch for cumulus development in the afternoon Sunday and Monday. Monday, probably more of it an issue over Long Island and less over New Jersey. And then just mostly sunny weather after that on Tuesday. Should be nice. So let's go look at some. Let's go back to that HRRR model because I really want to see what it does with this front. Hopefully we're up to 43 now, 43 hours. So tomorrow we're dry. Here comes that front first. Yeah, see, this is as far as we've got. 44, 45. We still have to wait a couple more frames to get this front in. But you can see this sort of like a squall line there that's developing. And again, we see that V that I pointed out to you yesterday. Now, of course, Samantha Ojiri is not going to bring this up because Samantha Ojiri is not a meteorologist. She's a preppy woman that's there to gear to a certain demographic. But you can see, again, that really tight V. And whenever we see that with the isobars, we know that there is a risk for severe weather. And I'm warning people that there is a possibility that we could see some severe thunderstorms late Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. And unfortunately, like I said, I don't have enough of that in yet. The latest HRRR. We can look at the NAM 12. We can look at the 18Z NAM 12, which may take us out to that front. Let's see if it does. Because, yeah, not really anything that impressive on this. Doesn't look all that impressive at all whatsoever with this front coming through on this NAM 12 here. Not really. And it doesn't even give us that much rain. If we look at the total accumulated precip, you see not even barely a quarter of an inch. So for whatever reason, it just doesn't want to develop the severe weather, even though we have conditions that are favorable for it. The models don't seem to want to develop it. This is one thing where I think the models may be underestimating this. There's also the NAM 3, but the NAM 3 isn't going to be taking, well, maybe it will take us far enough out. Let's take a look and see what the NAM 3 does. You could see, yeah, see that line right there? This is the NAM 3 Saturday afternoon. It just seems to dissipate when it gets to Long Island because the model is thinking there's going to be enough of a sea breeze or marine influence to kill this line of storms once it gets to Long Island. But you have to remember water temperatures are running above normal. The models may not be factoring that in. So that is, again, a concern that we have, is that we have this really... And again, look at this F-gen. This is another thing that we have to look at here as well. That's also, I mean, really good favorable conditions for severe weather later Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Could be a very interesting day, and I really think the models may be underestimating this. All right, we're still, let's see how far I can get on the HRRR now. See, it just kind of just fizzles it out and just has showers. But I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't know if I agree with that. I think that we could see more than just some showers. I really do. I think it's too quick to break that thread up. I really do. So we're going to have to continue to watch that as well. Let me go to the Storm Prediction Center and see if they have anything about this threat for your Saturday. And you can see, looking at day 2, look, you have a slight risk over there. We go to day 3, and you can see, look at that. They put us in a marginal risk. So the Storm Prediction Center feels that there is a possibility of severe weather for late Saturday afternoon to Saturday evening with this very strong cold front that's going to come through. So that's pretty much going to be our next weather event that we will have to watch out for. Let me go over the Event 2 sky and see if we can get some Cape parameters on here. Usually, I think we have to wait a little more for that. But let me go into Friday. We'll first look at the temperatures here. And this kind of shows the wind direction here. And this, again, uses the HRRR model. Looking at the temperatures, you see it has more of the heat in New Jersey. A little cooler over Long Island. It does develop that sea breeze by the afternoon. But let me move this over to Saturday. And you can see much stronger winds, too. You can see that's moving very strong southerly winds. So that's going to tendency to keep Long Island cooler and a lot hotter in Jersey on Saturday. But let me go to that thunderstorm threat. See, it doesn't really have a whole lot of Cape here. It's just kind of surprising. It's kind of surprising. But this is using the HRRR. It is using the HRRR. What about the lifted index? All right, that's favorable. So we'll have to see what happens here. But again, the potential is there. So with such a sharp cold front, the potential is there for this. So if you're going to be around out on Saturday, most of us will be. Just pay attention to the radar. It could be interesting. But we'll have to get through those storms. And then we have some really beautiful weather to come. More typical or normal October weather that most of us are looking forward to. Except for people who like the heat. And like I said, if you like the heat, go live in Florida instead of cheering on global warming like Samantha Ujiri, because apparently she's so dumb she doesn't realize that where she lives in Long Beach will be underwater. It could be 10 years from now that it's already been more flooding on the South Shore due to these tides that are coming in. This is becoming more of a regular occurrence, Sam. So she shouldn't be in her own little la-la land. When reality hits, it's going to hit her hard. Anyway, that's going to be it for this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.